everyone, welcome to the channel. We're back with another Age of Sigmar battle report against Jordan today, playing the mighty Sylvaneth against the Sons of Behemat. A nice smash game, I think.
It's a throwback to probably one of our earliest games that we've played.
I think so.
Yeah,
this is kind of early lists for ourselves. You're going with something a little bit more tweaked today.
We've very much went scrap everything and we've
Yep.
just put together whatever I've brought with us. So there's one or two key pieces missing.
Yeah.
I'm running Lady of Vines this season, but Lady of Vines is not on the table today because I left her at home. So yeah,
That's the way it goes sometimes. That's the way. I mean, mine is super simple. My list never changes. I'm running something nice and tasty. And having said that, before we get into our lists, the battle plan we are playing today is the Frigid Zephyr. So if we swap to our overhead camera, we have 3 objectives on the board today. We have no home objective with this setup currently. I will introduce my list. So the Frigid Zephyr basically means that you can't shoot unless you are within 16, I believe it is. So, or it might even be 12. So that's going to reduce our shooting a wee bit for us. Getting into our lists, I'll run you through the Gargan side of things first, nice and simple. I have my General, who has a Furious Loathing. He's a gatebreaker for me. He hates command units, it's the troops that have commanders in, he has a Furious Loathing against, gives me +1 to hit. He also has the Great Wrecker, which means unmodified 6s to hit are going to do an additional D3 on top of whatever they were going to do anyway. So the attack sequence doesn't end. It's pretty neat. And then way over yonder, hidden it towards the back, is my Kraken Eater, who has an Arcane Tome today, making him a wizard. I'm bringing the lovely King Brod out, who's going to do some chanting for me today. And finally, I have another Gatebreaker, who is a plain Jane. And that is a very simple list, Jordan. That is the beauty of Sons of Behemat. And having said all of that, it's your turn.
Yeah, so we get into the more difficult list, as they put together quite quickly. This is basically a big, massive spell and priest denial list. The idea is that no abilities are meant to get off against this army. We'll see how that goes. We have my General, being the Warsong Revenant back here. The General will know the Merciless Blizzard spell. Has an innate +1 to cast. Very, very nice. Also has the, and I'm going to get this name right, I think it's Lunef's Lamp. Lunef's Lamp.
Okay,
Lunef's Lamp basically means that he can block priest chants, like prayers.
Cool.
Which I don't normally use, but like, as I say, this season, I just want, everyone's like, oh, I'm going to do all this beautiful stuff.
All this funny stuff.
I just want to break it. So Lunef's Lamp allows me to be a priest, but it does actually also give me +2 to my roll on both dispelling and banishment rolls.
Right.
So now I'll work out the wording of this because I feel as though that's like for the endless spell type ones.
Yes.
But I could be wrong.
Yes.
So either way. But it just means that I've got a shot at doing
of
blocking
course.
prayers. Past that, also has the Eater of Magic command trait. Will that be useful today? More than likely not. You've only got one caster. Is that right? One caster?
Yeah, one caster. He has literally, he's going to cast one thing and his job is done.
And then my aim is to make sure that he can't ever cast that thing, so we'll see. So Eater of Magic, basically, if I was to unbind a spell, you forget it. That's pretty much it. On a 5-up, that is.
On a 5-up, nice, nice.
So that's my General all sorted. We do have Dreicha Hammerdreth in the corner here. Again, just happened to be in the box, so she's getting the playtime today.
Yeah.
She will know Tree Song today, which is the +1 rend when you're, I think it's melee only. Yeah, it's melee only.
For sure.
We have 2 units of Dryad Screens. We have an Arch Revenant sitting in the middle here, just right on the tree. He has nothing equipped to him specially. Over here we have Kurnos. We are running them as scythes. Mainly because I haven't ran scythes in a while. I have a bit of fun with rend. I think I will eventually fully transition over to swords, but go on, we'll give them another run out.
Yeah, of course.
Have a Tree Lord Ancient hiding in the side there. Tree Lord Ancient only knows Verdurous Harmony. Past that, nothing special on him.
Doesn't have the auto cast.
No, I have the only artifact I've took is the Lunef's Lamp.
Yeah,
just to see how it goes.
Yeah.
And over here we have a single unit of Tree Revenants, which is basically just good objective capping. Potentially a nice easy battle tactic for me if I do pull out. Just to quickly top back, because that's my list finished. It was 12 inches on the ranged thing, just so you're aware.
I thought it was, yes. Yeah.
Additionally, you will notice 3 little pips here. These are the overgrowns for the army, just as we're handing out. So we've got my trees and the 3 overgrowns.
1, 2, and 3.
Tom deployed first. Has elected to give me first turn.
Absolutely.
Do I know what I'm going to do? Probably not. But we'll come up with something quite quickly.
I was just discussing this with Jordan. When the new points changes came into effect, they changed the way Bosses of the Stomp, which is the Gargan Battalion, works. So we get unified, so we're a 1-drop, and we are magnificent, so we get that additional artifact of power. Whereas before, you would have to kind of run 2 Bosses of the Stomp, you'd be a 2-drop, you'd often get out-dropped, which isn't what you want, especially as a Gargant player, where 9 times out of 10, I want to go second. So that was a very, very nice change. And then also, making Gatebreakers 500 points is just mwah, chef's kiss. There will be a list coming. Well, in fact, it's won a GT already, I think. A 4 Gatebreaker list, which I was tempted to run today, which is naughty. It's very naughty. I've ran it on Tabletop Simulator. It does funny things. It does very funny things.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, so
okay.
It's probably not the correct battle tactic to use, but I'm going for the very basic standard Sylvaneth. Get a deep strike charge off, or you use the strike and fade.
Makes sense.
That one of those. I have another one in mind, but I don't want to spread too thin this early on.
The 3-board edge.
Yeah, because I could do that in one turn. I could do that now, but I feel as though it would be a stupid idea to try it so early on. So, with that, I've got my command point tied up to 2. You're at 3.
I'm on the 3.
I've seen other channels doing primal dice first, weirdly.
I
can't work out which way you're meant to do it. Yeah.
It's heroic, then primal.
So
I'm fairly certain.
I mean, it makes no difference to me.
No, it's not.
So we'll do heroics. And I'm going to do a command point on me general.
I will heroic willpower from my general.
That's fine. So, command point roll. 4
on the 4.
No. Okay, primal dice.
Yes, sir.
That's not mine.
It's going away.
It didn't go.
I generate.
Back in. Nope, it's bouncing out. I'll come at a different angle.
It's you
there
and
you
your dice.
2 primals.
2 primals.
Okay, so let's top them dice there so I actually remember. Lovely. Right. I do get a free tree, which I am pretty sure I plonked down in my hero phase.
Yeah, go
so the Tree Lord Ancient, thank you very much, is going to plonk down a tree.
Yeah.
Anywhere on the map.
Very nice.
3 inches away from you.
Very nice.
Now, I don't have Spell Singer, remember, so I'm not going to be shooting things through the trees this game.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not as fucked about the trees today, I can't lie, but they're still annoying.
So,
let's see if we can break some.
The free tree, I think is going to go there.
You don't even need it.
Got to be 3 inches away from you, you're fine. However, I do want to be able to basically set up a unit in 6, so I might just do that instead.
Yeah. Fine by me.
Yeah, I think that'll do it, because then if I was to do the full 9, I can get them in the full 6. That's fine. So we'll leave that tree there. That's the first bit. We now go to spells. We have, let's see, how many casters again? 1, 2, 3. 3 casters. I think single casters. This is a double caster, because I'm going first. Nothing special there, because obviously I can sometimes get an extra cast there. We will do, let's see who we have, because we've got the Tree Lord Ancient is more than likely going to cast a Mystic Shield.
Okay.
Well, actually, it doesn't matter how we do this, really, but we'll do Tree Lord Ancient will cast a Mystic Shield onto the Dryad screen.
Cool.
Okay. I mean, I know I don't say that till afterwards, but
Going
an
off.
8, I'm leaving it on an 8.
Yep, that's
You
fine.
leaving that? Cool. We'll find a token in a minute. The next spell is going to be we'll go from the War Song, and the War Song will cast
Decisions.
Yeah, because I've got a few different spells to do here. Not all of them are really good early on, but they will put things in place for me, which is quite nice. So we will use. We'll get Spite Swarm Hive out.
Okay.
This is from the War Song Revenant.
Yep.
I should have rolled that as a 3d6. Never mind, it's okay. I'm forgetting. I'm running Null Route today. I get 1 3d6 cast a turn.
Go for it.
But
I'm just measuring what is in range.
yeah, you're fine.
Myself.
With a 6 there, I will. Do I just do them now? Yeah, I'm probably just going to do it now. So I will spend a primal. 9, 11. I'm going to spend the second primal.
Cool.
Okay, so that is a 16.
Fine by me.
Leaving that, so Spice Swarm Hive is coming on the board. There. Lovely. Next spell is going to be... Because nothing really... I don't think the Warsong Revenant has much help here. No, not really, because Blizzard's like a 12-inch spell, isn't it?
12-inch?
Yeah,
And you're looking for a 12.
One. So I'm just going to try and plant a tree. Get a bit more greenery on the board. Whoa. Whoa. I'm going to... I mean, it would be a 5. I think it's a 6 to plant a tree.
Yeah.
So I do have one more cast after that, but I really don't know what to use it for. Might just be an arcane bolt job.
So did that go off? Sorry.
No. I have to decide whether to re-roll it now. I'm going to use the re-roll on that.
So where does that re-roll come from, just for our viewers at home?
So I get one re-roll each hero phase because of the dwindling Season of War.
Cool.
Yeah. And that's an 11.
Yeah.
And leaving that, or are you going for that? This is the tree.
One? Yeah,
this
I'll
plant
go
a
for
tree
it.
within 18.
So, the heroic willpower.
So it's a 12, sorry, because of the +1.
Yep. 5, 6.
You've got primals.
Plus the primals. 2. No.
Nope, tree goes off. So this tree can be a 3-piece tree if I want. It just has to be wholly within 18 of the caster. So we'll pull that out. And then I do have one last spell. Dry Chat, I'm pretty sure, has not a great deal that can help me here. I'm going to use the Null Root cast, which is the 3d6 that I should have used. You remove one. It's not like a proper 3d6. And I will do...
Like skinks, you get to choose.
Yeah.
Choose a dice.
Did I give a tree song? I did. I'm going to do tree song, and it's going to go on this tree here.
Cool.
Okay. This is tree song, which I just pull out the 4. It's on a 10. Do you have an Avon Bind or not?
Not within range.
Right, it's this model.
Yeah, it wouldn't be within range.
Right, so the tree song is going on that one, gives me an extra round.
Yep.
Okay, I'll measure out that tree now, because...
Of course.
There's no point in having just random bits sprayed across the field. We will go...
Do you want me to put a finger somewhere for you?
Yeah, go there, and I'm just going to check. That will do. Bloop, bloop. We'll do it like, that. Okay.
Nice.
Right, that's all spells done. I need... Oh, Mystic Shield's there. Thank you very much for that.
You're welcome.
And... Tree Song, Plant a Tree, Spite Swarm, Mystic. Yeah, we're good. Right.
Current state of the movement. So
is it.
before we go into movement, this is what our board state currently looks like, and we'll be right back after Jordan has done his movement.
All right, movement phase completed. What did we do? Well, we had the Tree Revenants use use their own Waypiper to go to the opposite edge of the board. That doesn't use the faction teleport for those new Sylvaneth players there, by the way. We moved the 2 Dryad screens up. We ran this one, but only rolled a 1.
Only got the 1, yeah.
It's fine. Postured up the Dryads here. We moved Drycha and the Tree Lord up a little bit. We've moved, basically just shuffled everyone along.
Yeah.
You didn't see it, but we did off-camera roll the 2 up for the Vital Venoms. I can't remember if that's what it's called, but basically for the 3-inch charge bonus, and we give that to the Kern of Size, who then use the faction teleport and the Tree Lord Ancients tree planted earlier to get within 9 inches of these 2, and to be honest, I think that one as well. Yeah. So we're looking. There's no shooting because of the Frigid Zephyr, so it's 12-inch kind of line of sight. And to be fair, these weren't in range anyways. I think, no shooting there at all.
No, there wasn't. Yeah.
So we're just at charge phase.
Yeah,
that's it.
It's just charges.
And this is for the battle tactic as well.
Yeah. So you're looking for a 6.
So I need a 6 because of the +3 inches, and I get a 6.
You want me to file you in?
And no, I'll do it because it's going to be a bit tight. Mainly because I have to pile in a certain way when I do activate that I can then
get out.
Yes,
yeah,
that is it.
Go for it.
So it's going to be 9, and the idea is because you see, and I'm painting this for you, that 9 have to be in that area, so like here, to be able to teleport out.
Okay.
Now
so you're not going to get into the you might get 1 into the gate breaker then.
Yeah, but it's not my aim basically. Is the point. So we will measure them individually because I don't want to be cheating out of space here. And it is going to be very, very tough to actually get everything in.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. To be fair, it might just be a case of the pile in itself is what gets most of the job done. This guy was the furthest away. So actually, just to make sure I don't overstretch, I'm going to tuck him in early. I might lose a guy's worth of attacks.
Yeah.
But I'd rather that than get stuck there and then go to Boomtown.
Yeah, exactly.
With loads of Gargants.
Yeah.
So we go to monstrous actions because it's then a charge phase.
Do.
Did you, whether you want to do or not, did you want to do like an Unleash Hell? I know it's Gargant throwing, so
You know what?
it's up to you.
Yeah. Why not?
I feel as though
I've got them to spare.
Yeah.
So
We don't normally like think about this stuff.
Overwatch.
Really. -1 to hit.
Yep.
That's
So it's a
it.
4.
Yep.
Yes. 2 wounds -3.
So it's a 6. No.
4 damage.
4 damage. I'll just take it. That's it. So it's a worthwhile endeavor, really. And there you go.
That felt nice.
And then you have your monstrous action.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. So they are 5 wounds a pop, aren't they?
Yes.
Don't count as monsters.
No.
Simple. Let's roar.
Okay.
No.
No roll. Okay. So we go to activations.
Gonna all out defense just
Totally
at
understandable.
the beginning.
And I'll come round and shuffle everyone in,
for
whilst also keeping them within 9 inches of the tree, guys, because Sylvaneth players should know, don't overextend, because you will get trapped,
No, do it.
and you will hate yourself for it.
No, do it.
Did you have a second monstrous action?
If I'm within
3
3.
rule?
Yeah.
Do you want to do?
Stomp.
Oh, no, wait. Say you stomp with him and roll with him.
Okay,
So
yeah,
stomp
yeah.
with him.
Hits.
Yep.
D3 for 3.
3. Yeah, I just take it. So 1 dead, 2 wounds in. The reason that we do that is because if you check, stomp only has a 1-inch range.
Yes.
But raw has a 3-inch. So
Thank you so much.
you've got to be very careful with that. And I can basically just go around here. I can single file it, actually. That's because I can go right on touching base with all of you guys.
Yep.
And these, so long as they are touching, we'll just go like this. And is he within the tree? Yeah, so that's fine. That's it.
Cool.
We're going to basically do the attacks. Your raw failed, which is good.
Yes.
I know you're used to playing Heartwood against me, where everything's always +1 to hit. That isn't in this one, because
Yeah.
I've traded out the 3d6 cast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a command point to all-out attack, which would mean that I would be hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
Now, they're all, as I said, I'm running these as scythes, because just feeling a bit of flavour. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys, plus the leader. Not as scary as you'd reckon. You said you were all-out defensing, didn't you?
I am indeed.
Cool. So it's going to be 2s and 3s here.
Yep.
No specials, nothing.
Nope.
1. Let me just check the guys, because I only have 5, remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I'm fairly
I was
certain you
worried I was
counted out.
counting 6.
No, you're all good.
So this is going to be 2s and then 3s.
Nice rolling.
That is, it's what you need. Oh, sorry, and you would have all-out defense whatever I attacked, but it was going into broad.
Oh, yeah, well, I want Broad to live.
Yeah, regardless. So these are 3s.
Let's start grabbing handfuls of dice.
3, 6, 9, 11. It's 11 at Ren 3.
11 at Ren
So
2 then.
Ren 2, which puts you on 6s.
Yes.
11 saves. So will he die? No. Does he take a bit of damage? Yeah.
Oh, 2 runners.
The runners worked very, very well for you. So
They
that's
did.
5 saved.
5 saves.
So
How
6
much is that then?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 get in. It's 12 damage.
12 wounds.
And naturally, strike and
strike and
fade.
fade.
Yes, because that's battle tactic earned. I'm also going to be striking and fading to an objective.
Yeah. Makes
Because
sense.
I want the objective.
Do be making sense.
Yeah. I just
Fella
chuck
over
him
there.
off
Oh, there
for
you
now.
are.
Which objective do I want?
Not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
No, it could have been way, way worse, to be honest.
The Overwatch popped off.
The Overwatch was very, very good.
We will take it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
normal
that's the same.
Gargan shooting, I'm like, yeah. I get a roll of dice, and it's an Orcs mentality for me with Gargans. Of I'm winning no matter what because I get to crump shit. That's the joy.
Right.
You get to roll some dice, hopefully crump some shit. Have a great old time.
And I'm just checking one thing because
Yeah.
it matters where I plonk them, basically.
No problem.
Virtuous Harmony has a range of 18. Has to be wholly within range. I don't like this objective. I might just accept that I don't get the guy back with the spell because I'd rather just get the early points while I can.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to. So we will, with that, call end turn. I'm not going to set up here because you're just going to charge me and kill us. We get 1, 2 more.
And battle tactic.
Battle tactic for harnessing the spirit paths. That puts us on a nice solid 5, which is needed.
Yeah.
Because Sylvaneth will crumble. To be honest, I've probably set up too aggressively against the double turn, but I'm still.
Well, yeah, but
I'm going to give it a shot.
I have to get the double turn.
You do have to get a double turn.
That's the
thing. When you roll it and I cry, just there's a reason behind it.
I have a history of rolling poorly against you, Jordan. Don't you worry.
So
don't you worry.
That's end of turn.
Flipping over to myself.
So, what do you want to do for battle tactic?
Mine's super simple. It's the thing I do every time, Pinky. Not try and take over the world, but intimidate the invaders.
Get out of your territory.
Get out of my territory, essentially, which is pretty simple. I just need to get 3 outside of it, which I should be able to.
I can't see that being difficult.
Actually, no. I'm going to change it.
Okay.
Magical dominance.
Cool.
So, I am out of range. Yeah, cool.
They use the caster as well.
Yeah, out of range.
Oh, right, sorry. I thought you were...
No.
The measure there, I think you must have measured 40 and I was going,
No, it was all good. So, heroic action. I'm going
first.
to try and heroic heal Broad.
Yep.
Which I do. D3 for 1.
I will be getting a command point with the Archrevan. The tree... The
tree man.
My general. There you go. I forgot what I haven't. Warsong Revenant.
Listen,
there you go.
He's a tree. That's all we need to know.
He's a flute player.
They're in the trees.
He's a bard, really, more than anything else. Yeah. So I do have a command point. You just carry on. I'll find a token because I definitely brought some tokens for this.
So
just keep going.
Having said that, arcane dice as well. I don't generate one.
Okay.
On you to see if
that
you can generate. Please do.
No,
yes, Daddy.
Yes, I do. That sucks.
Thanking you. So 1 arcane dice. We like you. Thank you, Jordan. He's going to try and cast Mystic Shield on this Gatebreaker.
He gets a double 1. It's going to go off.
So I'm getting battle tactic there. And he is now Mystic Shielded. Very nice. Broad's chanting roll on a 3-up. On a 6.
Right. Don't think I can do anything about that then.
Fairly certain.
We'll quickly go to a check. But,
fairly certain you can't.
Because if it's got to be beaten.
Yes.
Yeah. Would you want to say what it would be anyways? Because I think I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure you're right.
I'm trying to think what I want it to be. Trying to think. I think it's probably more wise for me to improve movement at this point in the battle. So we probably do that. So every Gargant's going to improve movement by 2.
Okay.
And that would be that. So long as I can get that off, we head in towards our movement. So this is the current state of our board. While Jordan's checking, we can always raise it after I've done my movement. This is where I currently am. Gargants need to do some movement. Be right back with you as soon as I've done it. We've shuffled up the board a bit, and by shuffle, I mean we moved 12 inches. So it's quite a fast shuffle, all told. We've got 3 inches away from the Dryad screen, with 2 of our Gargants taking mid-objective quite convincingly, so that's what I want. And we've also pushed up the Gatebreaker that is non-artifactor powered, all the way up to cap another objective, so we're going to get 1 and more this turn, so very nice. Of course, we did get the battle tactic of casting, so I'm looking currently at a 5-point turn, all being well. Just need to get some nice stuff off here. So, straight into shooting. I'm only going to get 1 Gargant.
There's one thing I didn't do at the start of my previous turn, but I'm just going to say it now.
Go for it.
She's the one where she basically shoots 20, because I wasn't charging her last turn. I have to say it in my turn at a certain phase. I realised I didn't do it, so yeah, carry on. It doesn't affect you now.
So, just looking at this lady here, Drycha. I should be able to shoot her, correct?
You can, yes.
Yeah.
If you just got the one person shooting,
just the
whole
one
thing.
Man, yeah.
But it's like what, 4 damage, 5 damage, or something. It's Ren 3 that hits.
It is Ren 3.
I will, because I've got we generate a command point at the turn, remember. I'll use my free command point to do an all-out defense now, because I just want to try and keep her nice and healthy.
So we're looking at 3s.
Yep.
And 2s.
Yep.
-3.
So -2 in effect, puts me on a 5 up. Failed.
4 damage.
4 damage, sinks in.
And now we go to the beautiful turn or phase that is charging. Every Gargan player's enjoyment time. So, Broad first. Get in, boy! Right, he's going 8. Excellent, eh? So I'm going to spin it. Can you just... Yes, thanking you. I think I'm going to put him in here.
Okay. That either way, I'm unleashing hell. That
Yeah,
doesn't change anything. So Drycha's going to come in here.
Of course.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I get 20 shots here. 18, 20.
Pew, 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 pew.
She's freeze and freeze. I can't... Oh, 4s and freeze.
Yeah.
But I'm not really...
Is it 4s and 3s because of the Overwatch adding +1?
So it's freeze usually and 4s freeze now. And then she 6s are mortals.
Yep, cool.
I'm not expecting loads, but...
Hey, it's still a darn effort.
That's another 6. So, 2, 3. That wasn't a 6. That was just a hit. 4 mortals. 4 mortals straight away. You haven't got a ward on them, have you?
Nope.
No. And then
15.
Get all the hits out. It's a lot of freeze, actually. That kind of sucks. Another 3 saves. Rend only 1. So you're on 5 ups for Broad.
That's correct.
Yep.
So 5s. Save 1.
Take another 2.
2 go through. 17. Okay, and now the impact for all that hit on a 2-up. No.
Oh,
Broad
unlucky.
is done. Now we go for the Gatebreaker, who is also getting in.
An 11.
Big 11, but he's being nice and simple.
Yep.
And just going there. So,
Impact
for him.
Yes.
D6. For
6.
6 mortal wounds.
Okay, so have to be careful how we take these off, but basically what we can do is we can just go like this. 3, 4, 5. One more guy needs to be going.
Was kind of hoping to wipe you with the charge.
Yeah.
And then getting a nice little pile in.
That would have been a big worry for me. What I'll do is I'll take these off the movement tray.
Yes, if you wouldn't
but
mind.
I'll keep them where they are because I
Yeah,
can
that's
see this
totally fine.
getting hairy.
Totally fine.
Don't do that. Right, okay. So that was that. That was that.
Yep.
Yes. Good.
Okie
So now we're all fine. 6 dryads have perished.
Perished. Okie dokie artichokes. So we go into our combat phase. Very nice. Very nice. I think we maybe go for Broad first. Here's my thoughts. Do we go Broad or do we go... Tell you what, let's just wipe you.
For the stream, I'm terribly sorry. I was not kissing at you guys watching. There
was
a dog there, and I was petting it, and
lie.
that's just my knee-jerk response
He's lying to you all.
to giving dogs affection.
He's lying to you, every single one of you. We're going to do the Gatebreaker first. So is there a champion still in that unit?
Did I take him out by accident?
Well, I'm just asking, is the intention of having a
Oh,
champion?
he's probably... No, I think he's still in there. I think it's probably
So the champion did.
that guy more
Awesome.
likely. Yep.
So Furious Loathing gives me +1 to hit because you've got a champion in that squad.
You're also -1 to hit because of the Dryad ability and -1 to wound because of the Dryad's ability. Monstrous actions?
How many wounds?
1 each.
1 each.
Nice.
Bravery? That's a question you don't get asked very often.
6 or 7 probably.
I'm gonna announce it. So, Broad is going to a Titanic Roar, so he's going to try and make them flee.
Yeah, they are Bravery 6 possibly buffed.
So I rolled a 7
So
there.
I'll check if they're buffed because the War Song Revenant does something with Bravery, but I don't know if it's on you or me. And I know obviously that doesn't make a difference if it is on you. But
no, if it improves yours, yeah. Because that's either 2 or 1 running, isn't it? So we will see.
Add 1 to the Bravery characteristic of friendly Sylvaneth units, but they've got to be wholly within 12.
Should be.
However, yeah, that's going to be wholly within 12. So the Bravery 7.
7, so nothing happens. Stomp.
Yeah.
Off.
Yeah.
On a D3 for 2.
2. Either way, you're going to get a guy in here.
Yes, sir.
But what I'm thinking is...
That could have went so much nicer if I got that roar off as well.
Yeah, as I said, I did say this was quite an aggressive stance that I was going with. But the one that I'm going to let in, if I've got to get rid of 2, is going to be... I'll let in Broad. I'm going to let in Broad.
Fair enough. That's fair enough.
Yep. Oh, I'll put him back because I've kind of spread there. You're fine. Carry on.
Okay. So, what was I doing? Gatebreaker had his stuff. So, we are going to Death Grip.
Is this the gatebreaker into the Dryads?
Well, I've not activated yet, have I not?
No, you got to pick.
So you're going to get a pile in, aren't you?
Well, once you're within 3 inches, yes.
So I'll do the gatebreaker first, and then I can activate with Broad after the fact,
Gatebreaker
can't I?
first, okay.
So
I'm assuming just everything into the Dryads.
yeah. Nothing else should be in range theoretically.
I'm just accepting that
they're gonna fucking die.
Even with the
hopefully.
Mystic Shield, they're dead. But
So
have at it.
-1 to hit, -1 to wound, and +1, so I get
So normal hits,
balanced
but
out.
-1 to wound.
So 4s and 4s for the 4%. Now 6s here do D3 on top of whatever they're gonna do.
Providing I don't save them.
On top of, just on top of.
Oh, mortals.
Yeah, mortals.
Right. Okay.
So the rest of them fail. 4s. This is for them too.
Yeah.
So 1 goes through, -3.
So -2 because of Mystic Shields.
Yeah.
It goes through.
So that's 4 damage plus whatever else I was going to do.
Dead anyways.
Yeah.
Nice and easy. They did their job, which was
Take a smack.
That's it. That's it.
So Broad now to pile in.
Yes, because I'm no longer in it. We're having any activations, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty sure that's. Oh, I wouldn't have been able to anyways until you pile in. This is correct. Yes.
So just where.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, if
mark
you wouldn't
that?
mind.
And are you going straight to dry chair?
Yes.
Right, just go in until you touch me thumb. Lovely.
Happy days.
Oh, there you go.
Happy days. So
how are you splitting your attacks? Tell us that first, because that's going to matter.
now Jordan, I've learned with Behemat that when you split attacks, bad shit happens to you. So I think everything's just going into dry chair.
Okay, dry chair will then naturally be all out defensive.
Yeah, I'm just grabbing Broad up now. So he gets 4 attacks still. Very nice. -1. I'm a -1.
No, there's no minuses here.
No minuses.
You are just doing what you do.
So I'm going to use a command point, all out attack.
Yeah. I've used mine for all out defense.
So instead of 3s, it's going to go 2s now. So 2s and 3s. All hitting. 3s this time.
Dry chair probably bites the dust, yeah,
So
but we give it a shot.
1 fail, 3 go through -2.
So -1 in effect.
Yep.
Plus be on 4-ups. 2 pass, 1
That's
fail.
5 damage.
5 damage. It puts her on 9. She's still alive, but she's almost dead.
Now, for whatever reason, she isn't a monster, is she?
She might be. I don't know. I'll
Just
check.
because it does actually affect my death grip. Because it means I would get 2 rolls rather than just the
We
1.
will check.
So it's worthwhile having a
She
look.
has the monster keyword, so you are good.
Death grip. I am going to roll 2 dice and I get to pick the one I want. Well,
get the
that's
6.
simple.
Cool.
2s goes through. That's -2.
-1 puts me on a 4-up.
Yep.
Yeah. Fails.
D6.
Dead. Doesn't matter.
4. It would have been 2.
Doesn't matter. Dead anyways.
Dead. And that's everything.
Be done. Okay. I'm now within 3 inches of my tree lord.
Yeah, you can pile in.
Boop. Tree lord is gonna come in. There's a lot of damage done. Was I overzealous with where dry chair was positioned? Yes. Am I gonna suffer if I get a double turn? Almost certainly. But we'll see how this goes.
It's a big if, though.
Yeah. So sweeping blows with the tree lord ancient. Is 5 attacks.
Yeah.
He is hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s first. This is all in the broad, obviously. And you've already all out attacked with broad.
Yeah, so you can't all out.
Yep. 2 miss. That's 3 saves, -1.
So 5s. Saves 2, fails 1.
2 damage, and then I'm going to do the massive impale on talents, which are 2s and 2s.
Takes him to 19 wounds.
2 hits, 2s to wound.
Yeah.
That's 2 more. That's Ren 2 of these.
6s. Nope.
3
2.
damage each, so that's 6 damage.
So 25.
And that is it.
Okie dokie. So I'm going to let you find 20 and 5 on there so I can keep talking. That'd be the end of my turn. So scoring time now.
Indeed.
We have 1, we have 2, we have more, plus battle tactic for getting the Mystic Shield off.
Indeed.
5 points for Sons of Behemat. And we go into
the big
what
roll-off.
is a very big roll-off for Sylvaneth here, I think.
So
Getting a 5, getting a 1. I'm
so
taking
that
it.
is this is kind of where you start to, like, Sylvaneth really starts to struggle now. We'll see how it goes.
Theoretically, yes. But you never know.
I can try and minimize the damage and then come back.
Exactly.
Maybe.
Exactly. Because you see, we're going to do Led into the maelstrom, I just need to get one in. That's kind of the one I want, I think. Led into the maelstrom.
Right.
So I just got to charge a Gargant in.
Yeah.
Because he qualifies hero and battle line. It's that bullshit. So, heroic actions.
Yeah. I'm going to find a True Lord Ancient.
Makes total sense.
I'm also... I'll let you do heroic action. I want to try a one dice rally shot on those curves.
Hey, why not? Why not?
I'll let you do your heroic first.
I will also finest hour, but it's broad, of course. So go for your rally, young man.
One dice on a 6.
Let's go for
the
it.
Lowly Kurnoff comes back.
No,
okay.
unlucky.
That's fine.
Unlucky. So finest hour broad, finest hour the Tree Lord, failed rally. Now we go to primal dice, mate. I do not generate. You do.
Yep.
So we get 1. As they do not roll over. We go into hero phase. So broad, I tell you what, first things first, we'll do a Mystic Shield on the Gatebreaker again, which is going off on a 6.
Are you putting primals on that or not?
Let me just measure.
He's a caster as well.
He's a caster.
Yeah.
Yes. Plus an additional 3, so that is 9.
He's the only cast you've got.
It's all I can cast.
Oh, I could use my 3D. Do you mind if I just
Yeah,
do my 3D6?
add it in.
So 3D6, but
You get to pick one,
that was
don't
a
you?
1. Yeah, so I'll pick them 2.
So it'd be 9 against 9, plus
Primal.
the primal. You get it. So no Mystic Shield.
I've got to remember to use the damn Nalgers.
No, it's okay.
It's the first time we've ever run this damn sub-faction.
Soon I'll start punishing you for it, so then you remember it, because that's what we like to do. So next is heroic actions are complete. My chanting on a 3-up.
Can't block it.
No
you
chant this
take
round.
damage.
Do you?
I
For
think
a 1.
you take damage for a 1.
D3 for 1.
I'll check if it was D. Oh, if it's a 1 anyways.
We take 6. We go to 6. There we go. Yeah, I want to say it is when you roll a 1, because I've seen it on a few battle
On
reports.
an unmodified roll of a 1, the chanting priest suffers divine wrath. The prayer is not answered, and you suffer 1 mortal wound.
Oh, well, in that case, I got it right.
There you go.
I even rolled it right.
Yeah.
So no chanting from Broad, and that is now my hero phase. So this is the current state of our board. Looking very good for Gargants, maybe. We'll see how it looks after this movement. Be right back. Yeah. All right, back from Gargant movement. We have done some more shuffling up. We have advanced the Gatebreaker up here, getting towards the Arch-Revenant and the Lady of Vines, I believe it is, isn't it?
No, that's Warsong Revenant.
Warsong
who
Revenant,
then
sorry.
redeployed because you got too close.
Got a 3-inch.
3 inches,
3-inch
that's
redeploy,
correct.
so she's nice and screened out the way for you. Very, very nice.
Tree trunks work very well. For
Yeah,
against
that's
big
it.
bases.
That faction terrain and your placement's been very good against Gargants, so good job on that. Move the Kraken Eater up a bit just to secure this objective, and move the un-artifactor-powered Gatebreaker over towards the middle so he can start getting stuck in when he needs to. But that is movement phase. We now go into some Gargant shooting, which we need to roll for the Frigid Zephyr, Jordan.
Oh, yes, we do.
So, you're the player that's going second. Roll your dice and you add...
It's got to be a 7 up. You add the round value to the roll. And
Correct.
It's a 7 or more cancel. So
Correct.
basically, it needs to be a 5.
5-6. So the squall is gone.
Yep.
So
Shoot
we can
from where
now
you want.
shoot wherever the hell we want, which is nice.
All of my ranged is now in combat anyways, so... It's
Just out of curiosity, so these trees are obscuring, correct? Anything within it is obscured, is that right?
It's cover, so yes, I get
So you get
benefits
plus 1?
of cover. Yeah.
Awesome. In that case, we're just shooting your tree lord.
But special thing here, just because you're against Gargants, you can see, there's no line of sight blocking because you're
I'm
in monsters.
Gargants, yeah.
Yeah, but I do
So-
get the cover bonuses.
Everything's going to shoot into matey over there.
What, the True Lord Ancient?
Yeah, so it's 2 of the same profile. I'm just going to roll them together for the sake of it. So it's 3s and 2s, he says. 3s and 2s. While Jordan has a think whether he wants to do it, it's -3 rend. Yeah, 3s, 2s.
See, I've only got 1 command point left.
Yeah.
Because I find it stoured, and I've got to decide whether realistically I'm going to use it against Broad or these 2 attacks here. They're how much damage?
It's 4 wounds apiece if they
4
go through.
wounds a piece.
So you're looking at 8 potentially, but normally I'd do nothing.
I'm gonna-
It's Gargant shooting.
I'm gonna give it a shot and just not use it
Yep.
because I can at least survive.
Both hit.
Yeah.
2s. Both wound -3.
So I'm on 5s because of the finest tower.
Yep.
Both fail.
4 damage each. So
that's
8 wounds.
Yep.
And that is shooting complete. We go to charging. So, this fella. 7. Now, does that get him anywhere super fun? It does. I believe it does. Yeah.
Pop that in.
So
7 gets him into there if he wants it.
What I want to do is go here.
Okay.
So I'm still on the objective. Okay, that's done. Impact.
Impacts first. Yeah.
Goes off for D6. Oh, it's a runner. For 2 mortal wounds.
Just 2 sticks. There is no, because it's the end of charge phase, so I don't get his crescent shield yet.
Correct.
So he's on 2. Just quickly, because that's your last bit of the end of charge phase. If you finish within the 1 inch of a tree,
take some mortal wounds.
Yeah, now normally it's on a 6, but a wizard's nearby, so it becomes a, and that also works if it's your wizard as well, which is nice. So on a 4 up, you'll take D3 mortal wounds on the guy who just charged. You take D3. For 2 mortals.
2 mortal wounds sticking on.
Yep.
Some sticky thrones. Some sticky thrones? Thorns, even.
Start the combat phase, I have to elect it. I'm going to use the crescent shield to get a 4 up ward. That's the first bit.
Monstrous rampages.
Monstrous rampage. Oh yeah, that happens at the end of charge phase anyway.
Yes.
So I've jumped the gun. Carry
on. I am going to try and move the Tree Lord Ancient.
Okay.
On a 3 up. He's moving.
Moving.
You're coming with me, boy.
Wherever you want him.
I think you can guess.
I'm assuming.
Yeah. In the middle.
Cool.
So I am -1 to hit on Broad now. Okay. He is going. How many wounds left? 2?
4
wounds left. He is going to just raw. Because I believe you can stack your Crescent Shield with all out defense, can't you?
No, Crescent Shield's a 4 up ward no matter what.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I've said it. So he's rawed.
He's rawed, that's fine.
Combat.
I've got monstrous.
Yeah, sorry, go for it.
Don't forget my monstrous.
Yeah, sorry.
We will do. I feel as though he dies anyways.
He should die here.
Yeah, I would think so. He's going to strike last on... Because they won't get to interact. Because all of the monstrous happens at... So like when you flip him, you don't then get a monstrous on him as far as I'm aware. So
I don't think
I can't interact with him anyways. It has to be on Prod.
Yeah.
So I can roar or...
Titanic.
I can... yeah, but I can also strike last.
Yeah, of course.
Which is an option.
Just so you've got all the information, neither of them's bracketed at the minute. So even on 26,
not bracketed anyways.
Not bracketed enough for like anything to meaningful happen.
So
still on 4 attacks.
What we'll do is we'll see if I can survive, and probably put you on a strike last.
Yeah, makes sense.
On a 3 up, and we'll see if it goes off. So 3 up to strike last. I get it. Broad is strike last. Where do you want to go?
Gatebreaker's going to go into the Ancient.
Yeah.
So let's go. 6 attacks. 4s and 3s.
Final command point for all out defense here as well.
Yes, so mine's also going to go all out attack. Right. So that's my final.
Okay.
We go 3s and 3s. 6s do nothing here, so all hit. It's what we like to see, dice. 3s, 1 runner. So 2 go through -3.
So -1 in effect.
Yeah.
Because of the save stacking. Puts me on 4 ups. Pass 1, fail 1.
4 damage.
4 damage puts me on to 12. He's still alive. I think he's very close to death, though.
We will go with Almighty Stomp now. 2s and 3s. Yep. 3s. So 1 goes through -2.
What will the damage of this be?
D3.
All right, okay, so there's potential for death, yeah? It was -2.
Yes.
So 3 up. Pass.
Cool. Death Grip.
Yep.
I got to roll 2 because he's a monster.
Yeah, you pick 1. Yep.
Yep. -2.
-2. So 3 up. Pass.
Nice. That's it.
That's it. Okay. He's striking last.
Yep.
So I'll leave him. And I'll do.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll do the little guy. He's gonna
jab me in between me toes.
He's gonna scratch you. He's got a little toothpick for you.
Scratches in between me toes, lad.
So we've got 4 attacks with the Revenant Glaive. He is going to be hitting you on 3s and wounding you on 3s.
Okay.
You don't have any minuses, do you?
No.
Yeah, 3s and 3s. Get that back.
We got a runner.
That stayed at 5. That's fine. So 2 miss, 3s here, 2 saves, and that's going to be Ren 2.
6s.
1 damage a pop.
Nope. Yeah.
Tail Pincer's coming in now. D3 attacks. 4, just 1 attack.
Yeah.
Always roll 1 on that one, and it misses anyways, so that's fine. So that's you to hit me back now.
Yep. Gatebreaker.
I'm gonna just stand there with my little leaf shield, and
it's gonna be fine. Everybody.
He's gonna do his absolute best.
4s and 3s. Fuck me. Okay, he's feeling that.
Glad you're using all of your good rolls now.
Now, yeah.
Yeah. So
3s.
Later.
So you've got 4 at -3.
-3.
Yeah.
How much damage would that be?
8, 12, 16 wounds.
16 wounds. You ready for the loads of 4 awards?
Yeah.
2, 6, 8.
See,
10,
I needed that there.
12, 16 damage.
Yeah, 16 wounds.
Right. So I can only fail 4 of these 4 awards.
Yes.
I can only fail 3 of these 4 awards. Actually, sorry. So we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, he's dead.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, it was 5, 6. Yeah, I was
6.
about to say, did he just?
He was very close.
Yeah, that's
he
fair.
was very close.
That's fair. You know what? He worked as a screen. He wasn't too many
yeah,
points.
he did all right.
That was basically this. It's 20 points more than a Dryad. That was.
That's not a
So
terrible.
I think
investment.
taking that into it, I'm okay.
Not a terrible investment at all.
So we're gonna hit you back into
Yes,
Brod
sir.
and see if I can bracket him.
You will. He only needs a wound to get bracketed.
All
now.
right. Well, we can hope. So
And that takes him down to 3 attacks with his obelisk.
we're gonna do sweeping blows.
Yep.
5 attacks. Freeze and freeze. Freeze and 2s because of finest hour.
Yes.
Why do you do this to me? So that's 3 misses. These are the 2s. Why are you doing that to me again? Okay, 1 save, -1.
So finest hour on Broad.
Yeah.
So no rend.
It's 4
Fours?
base.
That doesn't matter anyway.
2 damage. And then
damage.
these are going to be my tendrils now. Sorry, hold on. Did I roll an extra attack there? I might have cheated slightly. Do you want me to re-roll? And then if I do better, we'll just claw it back?
It's up to you.
Because I
Your
shouldn't have had
choice.
5. I should have had...
I'm happy it was
I
only
should have
2.
had 2 attacks.
Oh, okay.
So we'll wait then. See,
Yeah.
see if these even go through. You might not take any. That was 2 6s. You were having 2 saves, so
Yeah,
leave
well,
it
it goes
as
away.
because I'm not gonna take from hotter rolling. And then now it's going to be the Doom Generals are going to be
Yep.
Massive Impaling Talons are going to be 2s, but then instead of 2s like they normally are, unfortunately it's going to be 5s because he is hurt quite a lot. So 2 is right. It's going to be 4s actually, sorry, because of Finest Hour.
Yeah.
Which puts me on 1 save at Ren 2. Ren 1 in effect, so it's a 5 up.
He's good.
Passed, and it is you to hit back into me.
So remind me, finest hour is +1 to wound, correct?
Yes.
Awesome. So King Broad, because he did the backflip thing,
He's -1 to hit.
he's -1 to hit.
So this is
4s and 3s.
4s and 3s. He's just reversed his profile.
There we go.
That was good.
3s. Okay, so that is 3 at -2.
So in effect, no minuses.
Yep.
Let's get all these 3 ups. 1 fail.
5 damage.
5 damage kills him because he is only a 14 wound character. So Tree Lord Ancient, bam, gone.
We caused splinters.
Indeed.
We caused splinters. That is end of movement. End
of
of movement?
combat.
End of combat, rather.
Mhm.
So we will score myself up. So battle tactic achieved because I got that charge off.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Control 1, control 2, control more. So I get another 5 to take me up to 10. And then John, it is passed over to yourself.
Cool. So we are going to do.
Diddly-dee.
Not intimidate. Where is it gone? Surround and destroy. Because I can do that without too much effort being spent.
Makes sense.
So, I've just got to get basically 3 do I do surround and destroy? Is that actually doable? Hold on. 1, 2. I need a faction teleport, and I'd basically need to use both of my faction teleports to sort that out.
Yep.
I couldn't use that corner. That's a bad corner. You haven't killed me general yet. I'll tell you what, I'm going to probably change that, because I think there's a better way I could run this.
Yeah. For
I'm
sure.
going to do the magical
Dominance?
dominance actually, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Because you've only I'm going to do magical dominance. We'll see what happens with regards to the primals and the rest
So
of it.
heroic actions. I'm going to willpower for my
course.
general.
Yep. And I am going to. Sorry, we generate a command point.
We
Remember
do.
that?
Yeah.
I'm going to roll for a command point. We'll see what happens. Oh. It's a hot day.
Yeah.
Command point generated. Guns on the general. Lovely. We now roll for primal.
We do indeed.
I get one.
Yes.
You get one. So 2 primals.
Two primals.
Up for grabs. Okay. We are. Do I want to spend? No, I'm not going to spend anything on that. We'll hold for now. I get passive heals, which we'll just mark that up there.
Yes, sir.
And now we're into spells. So I have. Now I went second.
You did.
So I get 3 spells with my guy here instead
Correct.
of 2. And we are going to start with.
So you've got 3 casts total, correct?
Because all my rest of my casters are D.
Yeah.
We're gonna go. So I can only use the 3d6 on Sylvaneth's low spells. I can't use that on
right.
Merciless
Unlike
Wizard.
normal
As
stuff.
far as I'm aware, we'll check that in a second. Either way, it doesn't affect what I'm going to do in the first instance, which is it'll be a 3d6 cast on. What am I going to do it on?
Decisions.
Right, he doesn't have many spells. As I say, this was
Yes.
I haven't fully optimized this, but I can still do some things.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
So, of the spells that he's got, we're just going to check. We're basically just going to check what the deal is with Gnarl Root.
It would make sense if it's only on Sylvaneth lore. I would kind of expect it, but equally, GW
Once per turn, when you make a casting roll or unbinding roll for a friendly Gnarl Root wizard that is wholly within 9 inches of an overgrown or awakened wildwood, you can roll 3d6 instead of 2. If you do so, remove 1 dice of your choice.
Yeah,
and then I
does
can
it?
use it for Blizzard then, which is nuts.
Yeah, of course.
So we will do that for Blizzard. So 3d6. We'll open up with. What am I doing? Screw it. We'll just do Blizzard straight away.
Blizzard?
So Blizzard. Okay. So 3d6, and I get to reroll this if I want.
Yeah.
But if I reroll, I can't do primal.
Yes. Oh, 2 runners.
Can you not, please? Can you not, please?
So you get to pick the ones you're keeping. So you're on
Take
an
the
8.
and I've got 2 primals to spend.
Yeah.
So we'll go 1.
That's going to get it off.
But you've got primals.
It is.
8, 14.
Now, you rolled double 4 there. It's double 6, isn't it?
Yes, double 6 is the auto pass.
Yeah.
You can take a thingy where a command trait where if the enemy rolls a double, they take damage.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's very niche though.
It's
so
pretty cool.
I'm going to spend the other one.
Yeah, go for it.
Now, worry is, if I roll a 6, it's going off, but nothing else
Nothing
can go
else
off.
is going to go off.
So I want anything but a 6.
I mean,
I'm not.
in some ways, it'd be good for you. But...
No, I'd rather have the 4d6 more
Okay.
wounds, please. Thank you very much, sir. It's fine. It's on a 19.
You can have it. That's
Going for
fine
it?
by me, yeah.
Cool. So that's all primal's
It's going to
gone.
happen.
But it's fine. So I get 46 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
Who am I putting it on? Well, it's a 12-inch range. And your boy Brod's still alive.
Yeah, go for it.
So 46 mortal wounds. He's on 28, which 12 is a death sentence.
40. So yeah.
Yeah, 12. So let's roll 46 mortal wounds. One's hurt me back. There's no ones. So that is 6, 12, 14.
So he's dead.
Brod, I should have... you know what? If I felt so confident, I could have took the one where I kill someone with a spell.
Yeah.
But Brod is le perish.
Timber roll won't do anything here.
No, you're at
because
range.
I can't hit myself.
And yeah.
And I can't hit you. So Brod is dead.
So that's one.
In some ways, I'm happy.
Merciless, I did not know you could use Gnarl Root with an Merciless Blizzard, and that is a beautiful
that's nice
thing. So
tech.
I am 100%
nice tech.
leaning into that going forward. You know what? I had +1 to cast as well. Because it was on a 20. Right. So I've got 2 spells left.
2 spells left.
We are going to go with, I think, a Mystic Shield does make sense.
Yes.
It could be silly to try this, but I'm going to try and cast. I'm going to cast a Mystic Shield on the Dryads.
All right. Okay.
So I've got an idea.
Are they wholly within range?
Yeah, wholly within 12. I mean,
So
I
they
think they're
should
even
be.
wholly within 9, to be honest.
Yeah, they're wholly in 9.
Yeah,
Easy.
so we don't need to worry about that. And we'll Mystic Shield them.
Okay.
So
2 dice.
yes.
Here we go.
And I've used both my primals. It's on an 8.
I'm gonna try for that.
Yeah, I'm not going to re-roll. I've still got my re-roll to use.
So
10.
that's your battle tactic failed.
Oh
one
shit!
down
Yeah,
one?
yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Okay, fair. So
That's why I kind of just
yeah.
had to take Blizzard on the chin.
That's fair. I get one more spell though.
You do, yeah, of course.
I'll use. We will go with. I should have thought about that, but never mind. We'll go with the
Points win
Unleash,
prizes, folks.
Unleash
Sometimes
Spite.
you just got to take it on the chin.
Unleash Spite, I reckon.
Yep, go for it.
Yes.
No dispel against this one.
on an 8, 9.
Yeah, going off.
Now it's on, I believe, they've changed the wording, so it's an unmodified cast roll for deciding how many dice you roll.
Oh, okay.
So it's 4, 6, so I couldn't...
So you don't get like a +1 to add in. Yeah, of
and I
course.
couldn't buff it with primals.
I mean, that makes sense, doesn't it?
So these are 5 ups on mortals on your one guy who's with you.
Yeah. 2, 3,
3 mortals onto that guy.
7. Yep, there you go.
And with that, we will go. Oh, end of hero phase. I get to use the Venom's ability.
Yep.
Now I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the Kurnoffs are out.
Dryads are in.
The Dryads are in. He's also in.
Yep. See where you want to go, friend.
I'm going to try something weird here. I'm going to roll up, and it's going to on a 2-up. I'm going to give the -1 rend to me Dryads. So it's -1 received. So I'm not even going to go for charge bonuses here. And I get it. So the Dryads are going to be a little bit harder to remove.
Yeah, makes
this
sense.
turn. Yeah, that's it.
Sounds good.
So, with that, that's end of hero phase. Battle tactic already failed, so I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yep.
There you are. And we are going to go into movement phase, so we'll be back in a
As soon
second.
as we've done it. Be right back.
We're back at the end of Sylvaneth movement turn 2. Battle round 2 even. So, what do we do? Well, we've scooched the tree ravens in there, to be honest, all pointlessly, because I already had the objective, but bugger it, we edged them forward.
Security is security.
We moved the Kurnoffs up 5 inches, we moved the Dryads up, took them off the movement trays, because it's going to get a bit weird around the trees. I think I did it on camera, we got the -1 rend there.
You did.
We ran the Warsong Revenant, rolled a 2, so Warsong Revenant's now just like a bit more out of range and safe.
Yep.
Because I have ideas on how I want to do this. Albeit, should I have ran it that far? Who knows? Am I going to be happy with myself? Yeah, actually, I'm still in range, so it's fine. The aim is to keep in range of that blizzard, so if I get the double turn, I just blizzard again. And with that, we would normally do shooting, but all my shooting died in turn 1.
Yep.
So, well, turn 2 as well, but you know what I mean.
Yes,
So we just go to charges.
Okay.
We are going to charge the Dryads in.
Okay.
Which is going to be weird, but we're going to do it. The Dryads will go in on a 7.
Okie dokie.
And as I said, they've got the -rend situation here. So we come in. I might have to do this slightly differently. I'll come over to the objective, because I don't think I can keep coherency if I try to dance around the tree too much.
Yep.
Which is my main concern.
Should have mentioned as well, I'm just thinking about it. I forgot the command trait for my general. He has a furious temper, which means once per battle, I can say that he is going to fight at his top profile.
Oh, cool.
Regardless of how many wounds he's taken.
Actually, I'll tell you what.
So I'll tell you that now before I actually use it.
Sorry. Although I've charged in like that, I've just thought of something. I need to be doing it slightly differently to what I have. So I'm actually going to charge in and although I've got room to do it, I'm just going to shuffle all of my guys in so that I'm tagging you, but I'm not too concerned about like full bodies yet, because I don't want to block out my Kurnoffs from charging. That's the big thing. So, Kurnoff charges now. I'm going to need a 6, possibly a 5.5, but hopefully I don't want to measure that out. And we'll see how this goes. So 2 dice.
Yeah, they're in.
On 10, lovely. Right. No matter what I do here, I'm pretty much going to. I'm still going to have to measure it carefully. Well,
I'm just going to stick that over there so I
that is
remember
absolutely
it.
fine. Thank you very much. So we're going to get. That's as far as you can get.
Just behind the boulder.
Yeah. Well, that was 9. I've got 1 more. But I'm just. He's going to kiss it.
Where the boulder
He's going to kiss it. Yeah. So he comes in here. He comes in here.
Beautiful sculpt, but a bit of overhang there.
A little bit of a pain in the ass.
Not as bad as bloody some monsters, mind.
Yeah, I mean, you know what, mine are
4 of my
a bit
head
of a pain, but...
is Cam's lovely black coach.
Oh, yes.
Massive overhang from base.
That's a very
incredible.
I was going to say dragons, but I think it's the GW dragons.
Yes, it's GW dragons.
Yeah, GW
like
dragons,
my Stormdrake Guard are another pain in the arse.
Okay.
Monstrous rampages?
Yes. What would you like to do?
Let's try and get some Dryads fucked off into the wind. So we're beating a 7, yes?
Yeah, +1. Yeah, 7. So
nope.
Nope. Dryads are safe, and then I will unleash my attacks onto you.
Yeah, you get it. So who's going first?
So we are. Let's just check if the general is wholly within 18 to issue an attack. It's going to be the Kurnoffs, of course. Thank you. I've realised the left one there for a reason. 18 gets them all in. They're going to all just pile. Because I'm not too concerned. To be honest, shouldn't even need to really do this because you know where they are. Because I don't want to spin your model.
Don't worry about it.
Right. Kurnoff died. The Kurnoff champion died, unfortunately, so I don't get all of the magical goodness from him. You deal with what you've got. But I do get 5 Kurnoffs in, who each have 3 attacks. So that's 6, 9, 12, 15, plus the 1 for the champion.
Yeah.
I'm going to issue an all-out attack with the free command point that I generated at the start of this turn.
And this will be my last command point to all-out defense.
Cool. So I'm going to be hitting you on 2s.
Yep.
And then I'm going to be wounding you on 3s.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Also, one little thing. End of charge phase, because it's mine and yours. I rolled the 4 up for the... actually, it'll be a 6, not a 4 up, because I think about range. So on a 6, you don't do it anyway, so we're fine. So, 2. Yeah, right. 16 attacks. 2s and 3s, yeah?
Single 1, 2. Yep, there we go.
Yes. So
not bad rolling.
That's good. I only had the +1 to wound. I always take the bravery triumph in case I lose 5 Kurnoffs, because you can lose Kurnoffs to running. And these are the 3s, and there's quite a few 2s. That was a 2. That was a 2. Not so hot. So 2, 4, 6, 8 saves. Ren 3. Ren 2 in effect because of all-out defense.
6s.
6s. Each one of these is 2 damage.
1.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 damage. And
21.
Naturally, as you expect, I'm going to strike and fade. I'm going to strike and fade.
The decision there, yeah. Have to have a bit of a thinky poos on it.
Yeah. So I can accept if I'm not going to get the damage. I'm more thinking if you say get this turn priority.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that the Dryads stay in combat long enough to mess you up, but I need to be ready in case I have to go back in.
Yeah, man.
And I'm also just thinking about all the damage that you might do, which you could do.
Not too bad
But we'll
yet.
hope that you don't do.
We're not in too much of a bad position yet.
So actually, I might it's not full metagaming, but it is going to make it a lot more difficult for you to do this if I. Okay, so it's got to be wholly within 9. It can be basically done from that tree to this tree, or were they in range there? They were in range there. So this tree is the one they can use to port out. This one is the one they port back in with, and they are there.
Okay, cool.
You now hit my Dryads.
I do.
I have a command point.
Yep.
I'm going to use it to all-out defense.
Is there a commander, a champion within the Dryads? Excellent. So I'm +1 to hit.
But you're also -1 and -1 for the hit. So
the real decision here is, do I just go for the meme play? Nikki, do I roll all of my dice for all of my attacks? Or do I try and 4-up 4d6 them? That's a funny meme.
you can do that against all chaff, isn't it?
Just
it
anything
wasn't.
I want.
It's not like just a monster thing.
No,
cool.
anything I want. It's just you've got to do it. Do you think I can roll a 4-up? Okay, here we go. So pulverizing
he fluffs
strike.
it. He
fluffed it. That's it.
Yeah.
Combat over.
My Dryads.
Yep.
Will hit. I wasn't intending on them hitting, but we'll do it.
Yep.
Because I think I'll only be able to realistically get them in. To be honest, it's a 2-inch reach.
Yep.
We'll just do it like that, and we're gonna go. Oh, he's crept under there.
Yeah,
so it's 6 people. The leader. Can I see the skull? Who knows? Probably doesn't even have a skull.
If you want to say he's in, I'm happy to say he's in. Don't
yeah,
worry.
and I need to really, because I don't use Dryads, I never check who's who. So we're going to just say that this little one here, clipping the tree, is going to be the leader.
It's the thing of like, most people will always take away the champion last. So
Yes.
I just play to that intent. It's like me with skinks when you're taking away like handfuls of skinks at a time.
Yeah, you
It's
just
very
lose track.
easy to
I
accidentally
think I'm going
do
to
it.
start using like a single colour stripe somewhere.
Yeah,
on them.
so I've got like feathers on mine that highlight.
I was
what is it, a
considering
champion.
like almost like an Urukai white hand, like the white hand of Saruman on the face. Yeah. All right, so these are going to be 4s and 4s.
Yep.
Nothing special here.
Yeah, man.
No rend or anything. No naughty goodness. Because Tree Song's also gone. Obviously, because I overcommitted with a lot of stuff. 4s on these. That is 4 saves, no rend. Puts you on a 4
up.
Yeah, 4 up. Just
Taking
one.
one.
Just a 1. But it's something.
Take me to 2, please, sir. And that is end of combat.
Yes, so in terms of objectives, I only have 1.
Yep.
And I don't score battle tactic.
Yep.
I'm only getting 1. Puts me on to 6 in total.
And we go to the roll.
And the roll happens. Now, this is where I can hopefully come in with some magic.
A 2.
I was about to roll 2d6 there, and I stopped myself. It's a
1.
1, you get it. Okay.
I'm going to take it, yeah.
That's
rough.
Oh, no, that's okay. I think I would have actually give you it.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I would have give you it.
Fair enough. I'm going to take Intimidate the Invader. So one I've not done before. So I'm going to do that regardless of what I do this turn, because I'm outside of my objective. Brod is dead. Rest in peace, Brod. Let's pour something out for him. No chanting, but we do get to cast Mystic Shield. Am I holy
This is
within?
a caster?
Yeah, I don't believe I'm going to be holy within here.
Holy Within 12.
Not a chance in hell. So he's going to just cast it on himself, because you never know. You never know. 3, 5.
Oh, we didn't roll for primals.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm skipping ahead.
And
Heroic actions. I'm skipping ahead. Heroic action. I'm going to finest hour that Gatebreaker.
Yep.
Yeah. What would you like to do?
I am going to roll a command point.
Yep.
Yes. Sorry, reset command points because I forgot about that.
Yep.
4 up. Get in the tree.
Get in the hole!
It's a hot day. It's a 4 up, I get it. It's a hot day. Dice are sticking in my hands.
So now we do arcane, sorry.
Yeah.
So I don't generate.
Yes, I do.
You do. So I would have spent that. So it would have been a 10.
You get it, yeah.
Yep.
I'm out of range, I'm almost certain.
Mystic
I would be amazed if I
Shield.
was otherwise in.
And that is the end of my hero phase. This is the current state of the board. It's going to be nice and quick, this movement. We'll be right back with you as soon as I've done it. Okay, so that is my Gargant movement done. Shuffled over the Gatebreaker a wee bit to get into the Dryads. And the Kraken Eater is just making sure he's definitely within 3 of that Overgrown, so we can't get any slingshot silliness from the Sylvaneth over there. Definitely locking that down. Jordan, you had one thing you wanted to do, didn't you?
Yeah, so I called it just after the camera went off before movement phase properly got on its way.
Yeah.
I've got a 5-man unit of cut-offs. I've lost my ability to bring them back through spell because that was my Treeload Ancient spell. So I'm going to try a 1 dice rally on a 6-up.
Looking for the 6.
We've done it once, failed, twice.
Unlucky.
Yeah, okay.
Unlucky.
And I just used the free command point for that, so I'm still on 3
Nice
command
and
points.
easy.
I think
So,
that's fair.
having said all of that, we go to shooting. So both Gatebreakers, just going to shoot at this Dryad unit straight in front of
Yeah,
us.
so you are -1 hit and wounds still.
So we're looking 4s, 3s. So 1 success. 3s.
Yep.
1 penetrates, -3.
Minus
4
3.
wounds.
4 wounds? It's just 4 damage then. There's nothing else to be done.
And just remind me again, John, why am I -1 to hit? Why
So
not
the
wounds?
Dryads, if you lovely viewers would check in the War Scrolls on a Dryad, basically they have, I think it's called, I want to say it's the Forest Spirits.
Yeah.
But we'll look. But
Hold.
basically,
Holding.
so long as they're wholly within 9 inches of an Awakened Wildwood or an Overgrown Terrain feature, they get -1 to hit and wound, and it's basically just all attacks. So it's both ranged and melee. I'll give you the name of it in a
Interesting
second.
point there. So if I was to break the terrain, would that feature...
So this is one of those weird situations because what happens is when you break the terrain, you break the War Scroll ability on the terrain feature. So you would get rid of the mortal wound thing, and you'd get rid of the line of sight blocking. But it is still an Awakened Wildwood.
Right.
The only thing that properly gets rid of the actual keywords is the old Gatebreaker. I think it has
Drog.
Yeah, so I think it's
a
the
drog or
name.
something.
I'm going to double check, but the named one of them has like, replace all keywords and it becomes a ruin. Whereas the other ones just have its standard smash to rubble.
Yeah.
So to be honest, I understand why they do it because it would be a bit harsh if you went against a monster heavy army and just every tree got broke. And then all of a sudden your whole army's buggered.
Unable to teleport, yeah.
But thematically, it feels off that you can break a tree and I go, oh, it's still a tree.
Yeah.
The thing's been uprooted, but it's still a tree.
There's a splinter left of the stump. I can teleport everybody.
So I will double check the wording as we go through.
No, that's fine.
Basically,
it's what I expected it to be. So we go into our monstrous rampages.
It's called Blessings of the Forest, by the way, for those that are there. Wholly within 9 inches of an overgrown or waking wildwood, subtract 1 from hit rolls and wound rolls for just attacks, not specifics.
We won't go into monstrous rampages yet. I've got one charge to do, so we'll try and charge the Gatebreaker. 7 inches, that's 100% him in.
You're in.
The impacts for said charge on
2
up. It goes
D6
for
5. Okay, so they are still there. They're just in. Because there's no wards on these guys.
So now we will go to
monstrous actions.
The Gatebreaker is going to stomp. He does.
You're dead. Nothing I can do.
Yeah, dead.
That's fine. You can do your 3-inch pile in with the one guy who charged.
Yes.
Not the other guy, though.
So let's pull him back.
So because he charged, he gets to do his activation, whereas the other guy who doesn't do the charge, like, it goes in the combat phase and he hasn't completed a charge and he's not in combat, so he can't actually do anything.
Activate,
Also, on a 6, D3 models.
Yeah, go for it.
I will double check the rule on the range bit. Oh, okay. I thought that was a 6. So no mortals, you're fine.
So, end of my turn, that's going to be. Scoring up, I've got 1 for 1, 1 for 2, 1 for more, plus battle tactics, so I'm going to get another 5, taking me up to 15, and then passes across to yourself.
One thing that we can do, I know we have just scored it there, you were, at the end of the charge phase, next to an enemy, but not in the combat phase, so you can do a monstrous and try to smash this. On a 3-up.
Yeah, why not?
Just get rid of the mortal wound bit, and it'll get rid of the line of sight, but the line of sight doesn't.
So it's broken.
So no mortal wounds from this tree piece.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all
broken.
we need to know. Otherwise...
That's you.
Now we're done.
That is you. I'm on 15.
I'm going to come in. We tack up a command point.
We do indeed.
So I'm on 4 now. And we go into heroic actions. We generated 1 primal previously. We did. And I didn't get to spend it. We'll do heroic actions first, and then we'll do primals. And I'm going to elect to do probably another command point. Do I even need a command point? No. But I'm going to do it anyway.
But are you going to do it anyway?
Because I can just keep trying that rally. So on a 4-up, command point for the Archrev. No, doesn't happen.
Heroic heal on the Gatebreaker.
Yeah.
No.
No. Passively heal 1 on the Kurnoffs.
Yeah.
That's done. Roll for primals.
Yes.
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 So we're on 3 primals.
3 primals, but you heroic healed. So you don't have anyone that can block spells.
Nope.
Which means I can come in and do some.
You can just, you're free casting.
Okay. First off, because it's the start of hero phase, I'm going to try and rally that Kurnoff again.
Go for it.
So 6. No. Okay. So that's another one got. You know that you will not come back. But...
He's having a well-earned vacation, man.
Well.
Let him enjoy his holiday.
Don't enjoy these part-timers. We have 3. We went second again, so we've got 3 spells to cast.
You are correct. Yeah.
We're going to do. I guess, realistically, we're going to start with just a Mystic Shield.
Yeah.
Oh, no, well, I'd like to have the ability to just dump all my primals and not worry about shit later. So we'll do a Merciless Blizzard.
Yep.
Because you've got nothing to block it.
Yeah,
he's got 18 left on him at the moment. He has to be 12, and I left him there deliberately so that he would be in range. So this is me 3d6 and remove 1 Merciless Blizzard from the War Song. And I get +1 to cast as well.
Yep. 1 runner.
So
currently on a 6, +1, 7.
What I do is I take that, +1 is still 7, but now I spend me primals.
Yep.
And obviously the fact that I get rid of the 1 means I'm a bit more free to do so. So I've got 3 primal decks.
Yeah, 1 at a time.
So we'll go 1. That's a 2.
So you're on 9.
Yeah, and another 1. It's a 4.
13. So it goes off.
Blizzard goes off. And I spent 2 primals, which means I've got 1 little primal left.
Yeah.
So, 46 mortals going into ye old fella here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I didn't pick a battle tactic. Well, handy, wouldn't it? We'll do the...
If you're wanting to kill something with a spell, there's one of those, which you're probably about to do. It seems like you're setting up for it.
Yeah, it was either that or it was going to be a case of take the 3 corners, which would be like run a guy here, run a guy there. Like in my movement phase, I could go to here. In fact, because I think I didn't call it. I'm going to go for the one that, because I now have information as to what my cast would be.
Yeah, so you're going to go the other one.
I'm going to go the one where you take the 3 corners.
Fair enough, yeah,
okay?
yeah, fair enough.
So that basically means I need to get 2 corners plus,
Yep.
well, 3 corners in total. 2 of them can't be my own.
Correct.
And they've got to be wholly within 6.
Yes, correct.
They can just go there, they can strike and fade over there, and he can actually use the movement phase teleport to get here, so we're fine. But for now, 46 mortals.
Let's see
going
what it
into
is.
This guy here. Each one hits me back. That is 9, 12, 13 mortals, and I do take D3 myself.
So 13 kills him.
For 2.
Exactly. Because he's 35.
Oh, yes. Okay, I was thinking
Exactly.
40. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Brod's the only 40.
I rolled 2 mortals on myself there.
Yep.
On a 4-up ward, because I do have a built-in
Yep.
ward. I take both of them. Okay, lovely.
And again, Timber wouldn't have applied there, so I've just removed the
Too
model.
far out. Lovely. He's still got 2 spells left, and I've got a primal left to go.
Yep.
So we're going to go with, I think, we'll do Mystic Shield on the Kurnoffs, and we'll roll 2.
Yep.
Mystic Shield goes off.
Yep.
And we have 1 spell left to do. I think he's out of range of the Spites one, but I will just double check. So he's like 14 away. I feel as though it's only a 9-inch spell, which means that I'll probably have to change it. But there's not really any spells that I want to do.
Yep.
For the sake of it, I'll just do an Arcane Bolt in case
Yeah,
you do
feel
get close
free.
to us.
Feel free.
I get a reroll. So
yes.
1, 2. I haven't used my reroll yet, so reroll first.
I was going to say, yeah, I get that.
Okay. So I've got an Arcane Bolt. Oh, I don't know where the battery's gone.
Oh, I think it's been tidied up.
Sad times. Sad
Trying to
times.
just use
give us the that battery that's not. Yeah.
the battery.
We'll use the big battery.
The big battery.
So it's a big pack.
Duracell, we're still waiting for you to reach out.
Yeah, and like we're here, we're ready to discuss terms. Yeah,
100%. I need some double A's.
Yeah. So that's all that's on. End hero phase. We roll the dice. This is going to be the charge one on the Kurnoffs. Quite important that they get this.
Yep.
2 up, and they get it. So Kurnoffs will have +3 inches to their move and to their charge.
Yep.
And that is all hero phase done. We are going to go on a movement, and we'll check back in with you in about a couple of minutes. So we are back. Movement phase has happened. There's been a little bit of a weird shuffle, and I'm going to tell you how it's worked, because although only 3 units have moved, they've all used different ways to move. Okay. So first off, we had the Kurnoffs use the Vital Venoms to give them +3 inches to their move. They've moved exactly 9 inches away. They could have got 1 or 2 closer, but I was conscious that Tom might decide to redeploy with his Gatebreaker, and I absolutely need this charge to land because I need to strike and fade over to that corner. Now, originally, you would have seen that I had the Tree Revenants here, who obviously use their own teleport. They don't need Overgrowns. They just go wherever they want outside of 9. So I've moved them over to this corner here. Are we on the overhead? Cool. Over this corner, because this isn't overgrown. So the only way I was getting anything to here was either running the War Song or doing this. And I'd rather do this and then use the War Song teleport to get the War Song miles out of the way, so they're definitely protected. And that's basically it. So the gambit here is get the charge in. It's a 6-inch charge. And then strike and fade over to here, where I'm allowed to do that because of this overgrown that I selected at the start of the game. There is no shooting.
Yes, no shooting.
No.
Simple men.
So it's just straight to charges.
It's looking for a 6.
We need a
+3.
6. And that's
Getting
a 7.
Yeah.
Which gives me a 10. So we come in. And realistically, we can go all the way to there. I'll keep... Yeah. So, and he can...
He's going to overwatch himself in a minute, but I'll let you finish.
That makes total sense. So, 10 to there.
For the meme.
I mean, I don't...
It worked well last time.
It did. I've got
You
Mystic
never
Shield
know.
on this time. I'm
You
ready.
never know.
I'm ready for you.
Right, so 1 overwatch.
Yep.
It's a
-1
4
to
and a 3. A 4 and a 2, sorry.
hit. Mm-hmm.
Yep, goes through -3.
So -2.
2.
Puts me on 5 up. Doesn't
No,
get
4
it.
damage.
4 damage. Just hurts them. But they're alive. So, with that,
Yep.
we do your
Monstrous.
monstrous. So go for that first.
Going to raw. So you're rawed.
So you're raw. And I'm going to come in and just smack you.
All out defense, of course.
That is fair enough.
Taking me on to 1 command point.
Okay. And we're
Well,
gonna...
that actually might be the... No. takes me to 1 because we generated for the flip.
Yeah. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16. So
Okey-dokey.
16 attacks. It'll be freeze and freeze.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep. Go for it. Very impressed with how long these Gargants have lived. Normally I end up losing more a lot quicker, so quite happy with that. Start grabbing handfuls of dice.
7 saves, -3, which turns into -2.
Success! It's saving 2.
So it's 5, 10 damage, and I'm striking and fading.
Yep.
Yes.
10.
And they're all out here. And they've just got to basically maintain.
Yeah.
Within the 6.
Heading over to that corner. Making sense. Making sense.
Yeah. So they're just short of a 2-inch base. So basically, so long as they are touching, like this and like this, then we put that wound counter over to here, and that's it. So we're gonna get. We still control that.
1.
We're gonna get. That's it for that though, and then but we are gonna get the whole surround.
Yes.
The invaders.
Yes, that sounds about right. Surround and destroy. He says.
Yeah, because intimidate the invaders is just to leave, isn't it? So surround the.
Fairly sure it's surround and destroy.
Yeah, I thought. Well, yeah.
Like 99%.
Yeah, surround and destroy. Pick 3 enemy. Pick 3 different friendly units. I only had 3 units left, so we knew that anyways.
Yep.
Got to be wholly within 6 inches of the battle edge. Done. So I have to score 3 points, which puts me. I'm still not doing great. I need a little bit more to try to pull this in properly, but we're roll off.
Roll off for turn 4.
So I should have slightly changed how I did that, but never mind.
And a 3. So it goes to
you
me.
get to pick because I went last.
I'll take it.
Yep.
What I'll do with it, bugger do I know, but I'll take it. Let's have a quick little looker. So, battle tactics begin to get a bit tricky. So we probably just pick a burner here. I don't believe there's anything that could do. So I'm just going to pick bait and trap. So it would have been 2 to retreat and 2 to charge.
Just to get rid of it. So you won't get a battle tactic, but you can still score your points.
Essentially at this point, I am burning them because I know that there's not a lot I can get, especially the way that you've positioned. So it would have either been like a reprisal angle. But I am going to set myself up for next turn a little bit. So in hero phase, if any friendly units with this ability are on the battlefield within 1 inch of an objective, you can pick one of those units and say it will kick one objective that is an inch away. Roll 2d6 for its new position on the battlefield. I'm kicking it, so get off me land, lad. So, this is just a 2d6. Let's see. It's moving 8 inches.
Cool.
So, the objective is going 8. So I want you to just lift my Gargant up, mate. There we go. That's what we're doing there. So that's been kicked. Hero phase, he's going to try and cast Mystic Shield on himself again. Which goes off on an 11, so it's still there.
Could you measure the 30 there? Because I think I just give you mine. We didn't roll primals either, which we need to do.
Primals. You are just in.
Okay, we'll roll primals and we'll work out whether you want to add anything.
1 primal.
1.
So, yeah, I would have added to it.
Right.
For 4.
Use my 3d6 here. And remove 1. And I'll remove that. And then, what was your total roll?
It was an 11 total.
So we'll do primal. No,
nope.
You get it.
So a Mystic Shield staying on.
Wait. Oh, I needed a 12.
Yes.
You're fine.
Yes.
I had +1 to cast, but that didn't.
Yes.
That
No,
didn't
you were
make a difference.
still just. So he's Mystic Shielded. That is that. Hero phase completed.
Heroic actions.
Heroic action.
We didn't do, but
I'm just going to try and heroic heal my Gargant.
Yeah.
Which he does. D3.
Yep.
For 1.
I'm going to heroic heal on mine.
Yeah.
It would help if I'd rolled 2 dice. It was a 5 and a 6. That doesn't get it. And I will use a command point on a rally.
On rally, yeah.
6 up.
Nope.
Oh, for God's
Unlucky. He doesn't want to come back, man. He's enjoying his holidays.
He might eventually.
He's enjoying his holidays.
Yeah.
Okay, that is the end of my hero phase. We'll be right back as soon as I've moved. It won't be fast. Back from movement, nice and quick, unlike I said. We've kicked the objective and followed it over with the Kraken Eater, and we've moved the Gatebreaker just back a little bit more conservative. So just trying to brace myself against the inevitable strike and fade that will occur. Having said all of that, well, there is no shooting, there is no charging, there is only scoring. I get 1 for 1, 1 for 2, 1 for more, so I'm going to get another 3 points, taking me on to 18, I believe. On to you, my friend.
So this is turn 4.
Turn 4.
Turn 4, we get an extra command point. We'll do heroic actions. I'll get a passive heal.
You will, yeah.
And also get a passive heal over there.
Got you, my friend.
Lovely. We will go with, which heroic action do I want to do? I'm not too concerned about command points for this turn, so I'm actually just going to heroic heal. I don't see any other point to it. 7, it just heals him. He's only on 1.
There you are,
Thank
friend.
you very much.
I'll do the same.
Yep.
Yep. D3.
For 1.
For Uno. Taking him to 8.
Okay, so I probably should have picked a different battle tactic because I have misplayed a tiny bit. In the fact that
you can't teleport now, can you?
I can, but the chance of me getting a charge off because I've got no buffs.
Yes, correct.
So, do I get it? Probably not. Am I in range of spells? No. So, what do I use as my battle tactic? I'm just going to use the Intimidate the Invaders, get more of my guys wholly outside the territory, because I just have to move the Tree Revenants.
Yes.
And everyone's out the territory anyway.
Makes sense, buddy.
So that is heroic actions. When it comes to... Oh, that Arcade Bolt's gone, because I didn't use it. So, we come to spells. Am I going to spend a command point on the rally? Yes, because it's my turn.
Why not?
So, on a 6...
No. I saw a 6 for a second.
Yeah, it teases. It teases. Naughty.
Naughty boy, you know want me.
So, rally failed, passive heal's done. Mystic Shield is removed from them.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I'm going to cast, because I've got nothing else to cast, I will cast a Mystic Shield on myself.
Why not?
You have someone in range. Yes, you do.
I do.
Do I have anything else? I'll do Mystic Shield by itself. Oh, Primals.
Yep,
Primals.
Primal. No.
Okay, these are base casts then.
Yep.
Mystic Shield first, on to the Archer.
Yes, sir.
On an 11.
So, wow.
No Primals. You can try it.
Not a chance.
Mystic Shield, please. You have the token, did you?
Yeah, I got it.
Next one, we're going to try and plant a tree. Because why
not?
On a 7, I plant a tree. I could plant a full set of trees. I'll come back. I'll do that during the movement.
Yes,
phase.
of course.
And the last bit is going to be an Arcane Bolt, just in case you get like a little bit, So Arcane, 3d6, sorry, because I've got nothing else. 7, it's enough. Arcane Bolt, we'll go for the battery pack again. And that's it. This is why I'm on about misplay, because now I can't buff the things I want to buff.
Yep.
That's heroic phase done. We're going to go to movement. I'm going to set up a tree during the movement. We'll be back in a moment. Okay, cool. So we are back. The Wildwood was planted from the Warsong Revenant. We have moved the Tree Revenants from the back corner here over to there to basically set up a screen of sorts for the Warsong Revenant. Not really protecting her, but protecting her from impact.
Giving her a bit, yeah.
Warsong did a command point run.
Yep.
Which I can't remember if I've already tacked down or not.
I don't think you did.
Yep, so we're down there now. And we've deep striked we've walked the Spirit Path, the Hidden Paths with the Kurdoffs. Kurdoffs will not get the plus to charge because no one's there to give it to them.
It's just a native 9
So
now.
it's a native 9, there's no shooting. Basically, it is largely on what happens now and then whether I get the double turn because they're going to roll off. So this is a 9-inch charge.
Yep.
And I will be re-rolling it.
Oh.
And it's not going to be with a 2, so we'll leave that.
Re-rolling straight away.
Re-rolling straight away.
So that's the command point.
It's a 7.
7.
It's not
Unlucky.
enough. So, Kurnoffs will not do what they want. I will unleash the Arcane Bolt because why not? So that's just one mortal under there because I am within 12. And here we go with the priority. Now, if I get this priority, I can keep it so close that I can claw back, but I don't know if I can win. Whereas if I don't get the priority, I mean, I'm going to play it out because I want to see how it goes. But we'll go. Ready?
Turn 5 roll, here we go. Yeah! You getting
6.
this?
Okay, double turn. It comes to me. Oh, we didn't score. It would be very handy if we did score. So I get 1, and the battle tactic What did I pick? Oh, more wholly outside of my territory, and I've got 2. So I get 3 points for that one.
Taking you to 12?
Yeah, I was a 5-1, 3-3.
Yeah, 12.
Yes, 12 points. So I'll just try that as a double
18,
6.
12.
Yeah, and we've got a turn each left.
Yep.
Plus grand strats at the
Yep.
end. So we'll see how this goes. Right, passive heals. Let's get those out of the way, because I always forget. Well, I never forget, but I'll probably do them out of turn order. I'm probably doing them in the wrong phase, no doubt.
It's all right.
Mystic Shield will dissipate.
Yes, it's gone.
Lovely. We are going to go with a command point for the Warsong Revenant,
Yep.
which he gets.
Heroic. Willpower.
We're within 12. That is
Willpower.
definitely right. So, Primals.
Yeah.
This is a new round. There's 1. There's 2.
2. Fuck.
Oh, it gets juicy.
Fuck.
Right, so we're going to go straight away Merciless Blizzard, of course.
Yep, go for it.
So 3d6. And I take the 7. And then we
2 primals to add to it.
You do have 2 primals. It's not guaranteed, but it's hopeful.
Yep.
It's a 10.
10.
1. Well, I get a +1.
Yeah, 1.
So I basically get it as long as I get it just. Jesus
So,
Christ.
what do I need to beat?
7, 10, 12, 13.
Okay. Here we go.
A good 1 or 2 dice straight away. That's very doable.
So, first primal.
Oh.
Second primal.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
still, you're fine.
got it.
Okay, so no Merciless Blizzard. That's
Phew.
okay. Next spell is going to... and I used my 3d6 on that
Yeah.
one, so I don't have that anymore. Next spell is going to be... Out of curiosity, if I roll again? Yeah, no, that would have been really bad.
That would have been
that'd
really bad. There was a lot of 1s there, folks.
Right. So we've got spells left to do. We're going to do Mystic...
Talk about primal miscasting without a primal.
That would have been so bad. We're going to do Mystic Shield
Yep.
onto the...
So I do have another Unbind. He heroic willpowered, he's a wizard.
Yeah, it's basically going to be a Mystic Shield and an Arcane Bolt job, I think.
Yeah.
Because I don't have you in range to do my Spite spell, and he only knows Merciless Blizzard. So we'll do the damaging Spites one first.
Yeah.
So this is 2 dice with a +1. It's
3,
on a
4.
3. I'm going to spend the reroll on that because I haven't used that yet. That gets on a 12.
Yep, auto.
13.
Yeah.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Just 12.
Yeah.
5 ups here to go in.
Yeah, do mortals.
Ooh. I'm out of range. I couldn't have done that anyways.
Okay, right.
So
Mystic Shield instead?
it would have been, Mystic Shield.
Yeah,
and then
I'm happy
Arcane
with
Bolt
the
to
Mystic
finish
Shield.
off. So Mystic Shield just put it on
Yep.
the Warsong again. And now we go Arcane Bolt.
Arcane Bolt.
Yes,
I'm going to try and dispel. Nope.
No. So I get the Arcane Bolt. I haven't decided whether I'm going to ping it off just yet. We'll come to that in a bit. Did I even pick a battle tactic? I probably didn't. But
No, you didn't.
I can pick one pretty quick though. So we've done Surround and Destroy. We've done Intimidate. You haven't killed my general yet. And Endless Spell 1 is pointless. We could do Lend to the Maelstrom.
Yep. Hero and combat unit.
Yeah,
charge.
I'm going to just do Lend to the Maelstrom.
Yep.
Yeah. So the general is now deciding that
She's going to come in.
going to go for it. Okay, so with that, hero phase is now finished.
Yeah.
We know that we need to get a general and 1 battle line. Battle
Yes,
line or
sir.
troop unit?
No battle line.
Okay, so that's both of them then, if that's the case. And from that,
That's that, I believe.
yeah, we will be back
After movement phase.
after these breaks.
Yes.
Ads. There you go.
Here we go. Then whenever you're ready, bud.
Okay. Right, movement phase is done. All we've done is shuffle. Moved the Kurnoffs in first. Moved the tree revenants up. There was a redeploy here for 3 inches.
3 inches, yep.
The Warsong Revenant then came in afterwards. And we're just going to charges. So the ones that, although this is the damage, these are the ones that
That's
matter.
the important one for the
Yeah.
battle tactic.
So, I mean, if I lose the battle tactic, it's going to suck. However, would I love to kill a Gargant and just accept that I
Yeah,
might have
man.
lost? I'm probably gonna try to guarantee the Kurnoff one
channel
first.
your inner Gargant mentality. Crumping is good.
So, 2d6 charge
2d6.
for the Kurnoffs.
Go for it. Oh, 1 Rona.
I mean, that's
It's a 5
it's
in, it's
looking
in.
fine. It's 11.
Yep, 11.
So this is where we go, ooh, can I do something really juicy? It could be bad, though.
Du-du-du. Du-du-du.
I think we accept our deaths and we go out swinging.
Fair enough.
So what I can do is I can move him all the way across.
Yep.
Keep you out. And then these are going to follow. These can fight in ranks of 2 as well.
So is the intention to be within 3 or out of 3?
Out
okay,
of 3,
cool.
yeah. So that will do right there. The 1 can carry on there. Okay.
Okay.
Next one. Tree Revenants. What's up?
Do I overwatch that? No.
No.
Continue. Sorry.
Tree Revenants.
Oh god, no.
That's a reroll.
That's a reroll. Looking for yeah,
12.
that's in.
So I think TC 12 gets me all the way to here.
Yeah.
And I can double stack that.
Yes, sir. And here comes the last big one. No reroll on this one. Looking for a 9, 8, 9. Yep, in.
Battle check. Actually, I don't know if that is battle tactic because I have to check something first, but we'll see.
They have to be alive at the end of the turn. I'm fairly certain.
That's going to be the fun bit.
I'm fairly certain.
So, right. Something I'll have to double check as we go here is technically I could, in theory, all-out defense twice.
Right.
Because of martial memories, it's not actually the order that's get issued, but you get the effect of it.
All right, yeah, that's fine
by
by me.
the Sylvaneth thing. However, it might not even come to that.